What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Urban Platform Speaks. This is the sports edition. Uh, Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. Definitely appreciate all of the support that I've been getting lately. So yeah, definitely I appreciate it all. Also, had a few people purchase some merchandise, and also, I just would like to thank the people who bought some merchandise. Also, um, this Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese situation is really getting ugly, and you just have so many people that are passionate on both sides. The fan base for Caitlin Clark think that she's getting treated unfairly because of some of the comments that are coming from the fan base for Angel Reese. And then on the other hand, you have fans for Angel Reese who also believe that Angel is getting treated unfairly. Um, Also, they're saying things like Caitlyn is getting special consideration, and so this situation is really heated and it's really ugly. And it's mainly, hopefully it'll just be, they can keep it to the fan base, because as long as Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark kind of not just them, but people in their camp and people in the WNBA, or who who are close to the situation, as long as they are careful how they the way they respond to questions and the comments that they put out, I think you know I think that would be the best course of action for both sides. This like I said before in past videos, this remind me of the Larry Bird and Magic Johnson situation. You had Larry coming from well, he played in Boston, the Northeast, and then you had and his style was different than Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson's style was a more of a Showtime style, was more flashy. And so the two fan bases for each one of those teams really clashed. But the difference is the media. Like back in the 80s, when those two fan bases were clashing, the media could kind of like a lot of the negativity and the bad attitude and all that stuff that was going on, the media wasn't exposing all that. But now, with social media, it's different. Everybody have a platform, and they can go out and they can post, the most, some of the most outrageous things that they want about either side. And so, that's something that the media, they can't control, they can't downplay that now. Even, like with the media, I see sometimes they try to like downplay it, but like I said, with these two fan bases having their own, everybody have their own platforms and can get the way that they feel about the situation, they can get that out there, immediately. Uh, that is, this is all new. This is definitely new. But I think that, like I said, with the people that are involved, these young ladies who are involved in their camps, if they kind of try to stay away from the negativity, keep the competition, keep it clean as much as possible. You want to be competitive, but you also want to just respect your opponent. If you keep it like that, I think that'll be good. You really can't sometimes control the fans and what they're going to say and what they do. Fan is short for fanatic, and a lot of these people on both sides can definitely be fanatics about the situation. uh with like I said, with everybody having their own platform and all that stuff. um you know and a lot of people are sensitive. You can't say anything, you can't disagree with anything that Caitlyn do without being a racist. And then on the other side, you can't disagree with anything that Angel do without being a racist, or a sellout or anything like that. And for people who just want to who just want to enjoy the competition of it all, it's kind of a it's kind of like a nuisance, really. If you are a basketball fan and you just want to you just want to get caught up in like a rivalry, a good rivalry, it's add some excitement to the sport, but I think some of the fans definitely are going overboard with their allegiance, and some of the some of the fanatics that they are demonstrating on both sides. And I just think that this situation is ugly, and it might even get worse. And the reason I think it may get worse is because this is Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark's first year. And I think that these two young ladies, I think they're going to be very good ball players for some time to come. And it's they didn't have a off season or anything really to get better. I think next season both of these teams will be better. I think Chicago Sky will be better. I think the Indiana Fever is going to get better. I think Indiana's chemistry probably they'll be able to develop more chemistry. And like I said, both of these young ladies will be able to they'll be able to prepare for the WNBA. They went directly from college basketball to the draft, and then from the draft, into the season. And that just wasn't enough time for these two young ladies to really get acclimated to playing with professional ball players. I think both of them are doing pretty good, considering the fact that they didn't have an off season, didn't have the opportunity to prepare. But I as a basketball fan, I just want to I just want to see some good competition, and not really, hopefully they not really get into some of the negativity that comes with that, or keep it to a minimum at least. That's why, I always say that you don't want to give your opponent any like bulletin board material. And that's not just for the reason, for the fact that you don't want to motivate them, but you don't want to also, you just don't want to set their fan base off either. And I think both of these young ladies are, they definitely gonna make a lot of money playing basketball. And you don't want to put your money, you don't want to lose contracts or excuse me, you don't want to lose contracts or sponsors because of something that you might say. And so with this new social media age, I think this will be a lesson for people to to learn from that. Although we have freedom of speech in this country, that it's speech still comes with a price, and you are still, with that freedom, you still have to be you got to be aware of the message that you're putting out there and how you're putting it out there. And I think this situation here is just going to teach a lot of people how to deal with with the public, and how to speak in public, or what you should say in public. um and that's just how I feel about the situation. But it's ugly. You have people from both sides, um just throwing insults back and forth, from both fan bases, that is. And as long as both of the camps stay out of it and just keep their rivalry on the court, I think I think this will be I think it'll be a good rivalry for some years to come. But with that being said, man, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think this rivalry is ugly, if it's getting ugly, and or if you disagree, if you think all is fair, and and as far as basketball concerned, then let me know that too. But I think this situation is very ugly. I think this weekend, this Sunday coming up, I'm gonna speak more on this topic, and give you some examples of how this situation can get out of control. Because I mean, this is not new. Only thing new about this is, like I said, the social media age. But we have had in the NBA, we have had some instances where fan bases really just really got out of control. And you know, and I think, you know, this is something that, and especially for women, you don't want women in a situation where their fan bases are out of control, and their safety. You know, female athletes have, you know, should always be safe. So that's something that you got to take into consideration too. Yeah, but make sure to tune in this Sunday at 11 a.m. That's when we'll be talking more about this ugly rivalry that is going on with you know, in the WNBA with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Also, make sure to like and subscribe. With that being said, you can also go to urbanplatformfashion.com and check out the merch. And yeah, because we have, let me see, we got long sleeve t-shirts, short sleeve t-shirts, and we have hoodies. And yeah, man, let me know what you think. And also be sure to tune in this weekend, because we definitely going to be talking about this in depth. Appreciate it. And I'll see you all on the next video.